everyone. Welcome to Tea and Tarot on this beautiful Monday on the first day of summer. Technically, yesterday was the solstice, but this is the first full day of summer, at least here in the US, the Northern Hemisphere. So if you are in the Northern Hemisphere and celebrating summer, I hope you are having a beautiful day. Like I said, today is Tea and Tarot, so you can ask your questions today, and the first 5 love questions will get answered, and each additional, we can earn additional questions with 10 likes. So every 10 likes, we add a love question to the queue. So while we were waiting for the stream to start, I drew a crystal card for the collective. Don't know why, I just felt like I was compelled to. So this is chrysocolla. What is it? It forms near copper ore deposits, hence the wavy blue-green swirls left behind by the oxidated metal. Like other metals associated with copper, think telephone wires. Chrysocolla opens up channels of clear communication. Who needs it? Anyone entangled in 24/7 fear cycle propagated by the political media complex. Those who can never find the right words. So basically, just about all of us. Because right now, nobody can ever say the right thing. Somebody's always mad about it. So I think this is a great stone for us to keep around. If you don't have it, take a screenshot. Keep the screenshot with you on your phone. You can still get the same energy from the crystal picture as you can if you actually have a crystal in your hand. This is one that I actually don't have, so this is a great card for all of us. So where to put this? Hold it to your high heart and just breathe. So your high heart is just right here, basically right where your collarbones meet. That's your high heart. And just breathe. When to use it? When you feel small and vulnerable and are looking for someone to parent you. But when you remember that you're a grown-up, but it's cool because you got this. Being your own mama. So this is chrysocolla. This is the back. So that's how you spell it. It's a really pretty blue-green stone. This particular one also has a little bit of a rust color on it. So it forms where copper mineral grows. So that is a beautiful collective card for obviously all of us. And I think something that we can all take into the next week and really hold deep. So let's get into card reading. Pinky gets the very first one, but today it's Tea and Tarot, right? It's an iced tea day. Plain black tea. What are you guys drinking? Do you guys have tea with you? It is Tea and Tarot day. So, all right, Pinky. Let's see what love has coming towards you. I know it's here. Where did I see it? There it is. We're going to ask the new deck this question and see how it likes love questions. Pragya, go ahead and type your question in, dear. And Deborah, if you have one as well, go ahead and type it in. Hello, Positive for Life. Welcome. We are just getting going, so you are right on time. All right, Pinky. So let's see. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So there's a lesson that you're needing to learn in reference to your love life. It's probably something from a past relationship that you need to revisit so that your next relationship isn't going to repeat itself, because we repeat basically the same relationship over and over until we learn exactly what we need to from it. Excuse me, apologize. So revisit mentally, of course, your last relationships, and make sure you have taken to heart all the lessons that you learned and given gratitude for the things of the past, because they've made you who you are today. So this is your card. Look at it upright. Isn't this gorgeous? So, in reverse. Welcome those that are just joining us. Crystal, Wisdom Seeker, Prerna, welcome. Glad you guys could join us. All right, Deborah. Deborah's next, right? Yeah, Deborah. And then, Crystal, go ahead and type in your question. All right, Deborah, divorcing or staying together? This is a hard situation, Deborah. I completely understand. I've been there before. More than once, unfortunately. Once divorced and once stayed together. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Deborah, is you're clinging too hard. You're hanging on too hard. So, if you want to stay together, you can, but it's not necessarily going to be something that's productive or in your best interest. So you got the Four of Pentacles right here, and it's like you're being, this is mine, I can't let it go. And in order to get more abundance in our lives, we actually have to let things go, because the energy needs to flow from us so that it can also flow to us. If we just keep hold of everything and don't let it flow properly, then we get stagnant, and that's when we start getting sick and we start having problems and chakra issues and all kinds of stuff like that. So let loose a little bit and see what happens. All right. I'm not saying yes, you're going to divorce. I'm not saying yes, you're staying together, but you definitely need to loosen up a little bit and see where things go, and just don't hang on quite so hard. Okay. If it's meant to stay, it will stay. All right. So let's see here. Wisdom Seeker, advice on your education. We're just going to keep testing these cards and see what their limits are today. That's good, Deborah. So maybe a little longer with what you're doing. Just be you. I mean, you are a beautiful, capable, independent woman. You don't need a relationship to, be happy. Sorry. Hello, Cece. How are you? Garrett, welcome. You guys are right on time. Okay, so Wisdom Seeker, advice for your education. The very first card I got here is the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit is actually about education. The Hermit himself or herself is actually a teacher, a guru, if you will. Yes, dear.
Can I have some root beer?
That's fine. So yeah, the Hermit is a teacher. So you're actually lacking a teacher, which makes me want to believe that you yourself need to step up to be your own teacher, which we all can be at one time. So your next card here is the Ten of Materials, okay, which is, materials would be like pentacles. So in order for you to progress and create a really good community and really blossom into who you are, it's time for you to step up and be the teacher and educate yourself, maybe even educating others. So I don't know what kind of schooling you're already doing, but are you planning on educating others? Because that's really where I see this going, is that it's time for you to step up and be the educator versus be the one getting the education. And really, when we step into that role, we learn just as much, sometimes more, by educating others than we do by sitting and being in the class. So that's what I see for you. Positive for life. Are your guides advising you to do the income C repayment or the pay as I earn? Ooh, that's a good question. That one needs this one. You are welcome, Wisdom Seeker. Thank you for being here today. So after Positive for Life is Crystal Davis. And then Pierna. Pierna. Yeah. Income salary payment or the pay as you earn. Okay. One more try. That one. You got it. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you got the Six of Wands. All right. Wands are passion, wands are fire, wands are work, essentially. But you got it in reverse. So it's a lack of work. So I'm going to go with the income C repayment versus the pay as you earn, because you have to work to pay as you earn. I don't know. That's just how I understand this. So I go with the income C. I have no idea what that is, but it made sense from the card. So hopefully that gives you some good direction. All right, Crystal, what are Stefan's next actions towards you? So this is our third love question, and we're up to 11 likes, so I will answer 3 more love questions so far. I'm glad it makes sense to you, Positive for Life, because I have no idea what I was even giving you advice about. I'm guessing it was some sort of loan type thing, but I'm not sure. But you got an answer regardless. See, it doesn't even matter. My guides they give you the answers whether I know what you're talking about or not. Did she ask a question, Pinky? I saw her comment, but I didn't see a question from her. Let me scroll back. I'm scrolling back. I'm looking. I promise. Okay, so I see here where you asked if you could be added, and I told you to go ahead and put your question in. But I don't see your question. So put your question in, and I will do it right after I do crystals that I'm drawing for right now. Cece, are you and Crystal the same person? Or are you just both interested in a Stefan? Is Stefan a commonality today? Ooh, okay. So right now, Stefan's going through some healing, and so he personally is feeling hurt, but not at you, if that makes sense. You aren't the one that hurt him. But as far as his feelings towards you, you got the unknown card. So there is still a question that he needs to answer for himself before the answer to that can be revealed. So Stefan's going through some stuff, Crystal. So give him time, okay? He's emotionally hurting. So he hasn't made a decision on how he feels yet. Pragya, go ahead and type your question in for me, please. And I will do your reading right now. Hello, Seven Ocean Sky. How are you? All right. Pragya, will Marsh commit to marry you? He hasn't decided yet. You got the Hanged Man, so he's weighing his options, so to speak. He can't decide if he's actually, 1, ready for commitment, and 2, ready for commitment with you. So give him time. He's trying to make a decision. Sometimes they're slow with that, so. Okay, so that was question number 4 for love. Prerna gets question number 5, and then we'll have one more after that available. Will I get married to the guy with whom I'm in a relationship? For those that are just joining, this is Tea and Tarot. You can ask your questions. I have one love question open after the one I'm answering right now. After the next set of 10 likes, so when we hit 20 likes, we'll add one more love question. But other than that, just type your questions into the chat and they're answered in the order they're received. Okay, so Prerna, what I'm seeing here is yes, but there's definitely, it's not going to be smooth sailing the whole time, which, I mean, what relationship is, but it's definitely quite peaceful. I'm feeling very, very peaceful, like the passion's there, there's fire, but it's just like coming home. Like, it's a big hug type thing. I don't know. It's so hard to describe. It's just, you feel complete. That's what I'm seeing here. But you do have a dragon, so that's awesome. Good protector, definitely. All right, Cece, let's ask about your Stefan. After Cece, I have, it looks like Sugar. So Cece gets the last love question until we hit 20 likes. So, CC Sagittarius, Stefan's current feelings and intentions towards you. He sees you as emotionally draining. Probably because he himself doesn't know how to fill up his own cup, let alone try and fill somebody else from his cup when his is empty. So this to me feels like a he doesn't deserve you kind of thing, because I see gorgeous women in these cards, and yeah, this is all on him so much. So please don't take that to heart. It is so not you. He needs to grow up some. He doesn't know what's good for him. All right, let's see. Who's after Cece? I believe it was Sugar. Or Sagar, sorry. I don't know why it looks like Sugar on my computer. Can you tell me what's coming towards me generally for this month? Let's see what these cards have to say. We're really testing this deck to see the full capability of them. All right, let's see what we got for you, Sagar. Ooh, the Ace of Voices and the Knight of Voices. So we have lots of air elements right now. Lots of flags. I see lots and lots of flags here. Okay, I'm going to show you these cards. They're both upright. So the Ace of Voices and the Knight of Voices. What I see in both of these, there's white wings. So I'm seeing your guides are coming to you in the form of animals that fly. Okay, so look for birds, bees, any kind of animal or insect or something that flies. They're carrying a message to you. This message has to do with all aspects of your life. There's so many different colors here. Okay, so they may come to you in dreams. They may come to you in the physical form. They may come to you in the astral realm, which will actually feel like dreaming. So sometimes it's a hard to tell the difference. You also are going to have to express this message to other people. So you're going to have to use your own voice to send this message out. So your guides are coming to you so that you can spread a message. So you're also going to need a lot of self-confidence with this. So I'm seeing a lot of throat chakra, a lot of solar plexus energy here. So you're going to need to be able to have the confidence to speak out on this, whatever this message is that your guides have for you. So really, really pay attention to your dreams or what seems like random acts outside of your home, or even in your home for that matter. Commercials. I've seen guides give information through commercials. It's really weird. All right, Josephine. Is it a good idea to cut and block my friend Jay from your life? You are very welcome. Hey, Anna, how are you? All right, so after Josephine, I have Spider-Man. Hey, it's always great to have Spider-Man in the chat. Oh, come on. So I'm seeing peace and tranquility here, Josephine. So you need to be at peace with your decision before you actually make it. So if blocking this person gives you anxiety, don't do it. If blocking this person feels like it's going to free up and just release some anxiety, I am 100% for it, because Queen of Cups here. It's all about emotion, and I'm feeling like you need a little bliss. So if that's what's going to happen from blocking this person, then do it. Okay? You are the most important person in your life, period, because you are the only you can ever have. Once you're gone, right? All right, Spider-Man. Is the magician you paid today to tell you the future a fake? Can I ask you, Spider-Man, where was it here on YouTube? Was it somewhere in person? Where did you meet this so-called magician? I don't know very many people that call themselves magician. So it's just odd. All right, give it to me straight. On YouTube? Okay. Okay, so I'm not seeing that he's a fake, but I am seeing that he might be slightly overconfident, and maybe kind of cocky. That's what I'm seeing here. Which, I mean, take that as you will. We can all get that way sometimes. So I don't know what kind of message you got, but he might have just been overconfident in it, but he's definitely not a fake. I don't know how, I mean, I've watched other readers here on YouTube and in person, and some of them have similar styles to me. I actually occasionally will go on a rant, and Pinky can testify to this one. I'm sure she's seen it, but when the energy's really flowing and when the guides are really have me going, then they're actually speaking through me, and I'm not even the one doing the talking. All right, so do you guys still see and hear me? Mine shows it's down. I want to make sure that we're still live. Let me refresh. Okay. There. I don't know what that was on my phone, but it's there. Anyway, so is what he's saying true about your future? You know, it may have been at that particular moment, but realize that your future is not set in stone. No matter what anybody says, the future is fluid. So it's like a river, okay? You're on this path and you're going down this path and you're flowing and everything's great, and all of a sudden there's a Y and you go off in a different direction. That why is somebody's decision, whether it's your decision or somebody else in your life that affects you. And sometimes it's not even somebody in your life, but in the life of somebody else that affects them, that affects you. And it's like it's a ripple effect type thing. So energy can change at any time. Somebody can change their decision on whether or not they, love somebody 5 times in a matter of 10 minutes, and each time you pull the cards, it's going to read the energy for that particular minute. So, I mean, you can make your future what you want it to be. And for example, if it comes up that, something disastrous is going to happen, you're getting a pre-warning, so it's not set in stone that that's going to happen, then you can have the ability to go and change it. On the opposite, too, if you see all hunky-doriness with this person and you're not sure if you want to be with them, you can go and change your future. So, like I said, what he said right then, I'm sure it probably was true. Is it now, this very second? I have no idea. Hey, Heather, how are you? So I believe we're all caught up. If anybody else has questions, please put them in the chat. You are very welcome, Spider-Man. Just hung your picture up on my son's wall today. So you want just a general reading? Your boyfriend, is he the one? Okay, so love questions are closed, but I can give you a general reading on the energies right now. Yes, you may, Pinky. Let me pull cards for Heather here. See what's going on in Heather's life right now. All right, Heather, so what I'm seeing here is you're feeling really discouraged on kind of where your abundance is at the moment. So maybe it's your job, maybe it's the people in your life, but whatever you see as abundance is really discouraging you. It's really making you feel down. You really need to reignite your passion, maybe get a new hobby or something like that to really bring back who you are so that you're not just some, working drone like we can all get sometimes. But it's time to reignite you. See where your passions take you. See what kind of new things you can explore. And really express who you are, because you've got a fantastic mind here. I see so much creativity in you, and a burning desire just to be you and be seen. So go be seen. All right, Pinky, let's do a self-care card. If anybody else wants a self-care card, just let me know. Type in you'd like a self-care card, and I will pull one for you too. All right, Pinky. Here is your self-care assignment. Make a vision board. Find a new dream. Remember Friday when we did the collective. Were you here? I don't remember. It was all about listening to your dreams. Or maybe that's actually the solstice reading I'm supposed to be uploading. So make a new dream. Make a vision board on how you want to achieve this dream. All right? You can use pictures, you can, if you're a list maker, you can do it that way, you can do it digitally, you can put it on your wall. I used to have one up over here on my wall. I've since redone it and haven't put it back, but yeah, vision boards are an awesome thing. So, who else? Who else would like a reading? I can't answer that question, Spider-Man. Sorry. Every reader has their own pricing structure. And yeah, my cards aren't going to tell me anything that specific. Seriously, Pinky? Well, apparently you need to add to it because something's missing. That's too funny. I'm sorry. That just... All right. Are we done? Is nobody else wanting a reading today? This was a really short one. We're only here for like 40 minutes. Here, we'll pull another collective card while we're waiting. I'm sure there's more people that need their readings done. Or maybe there's not. I don't know. Maybe the guides say, nope, that's good for today. Well, I'm glad, Pinky. That really makes me happy. Because, you know, we all have to find the right reader for us. All right. Collective Soul Truth card. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions for what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Today's soul action. Know this so deeply in your soul that it vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. How can you surrender in this moment? So, so good. So, why do people hate you? Why do you feel like people hate you? Because you can only see in others what you see in yourself. So if you see hate coming from people, then you feel it in your own self. And Spider-Man, if that's how you're feeling, I highly suggest doing some energy work, whether it's by yourself or a practitioner where you're at or distance, it doesn't matter. But definitely, if you have those feelings, it's time to clear out some blockages. Sure, Anna, do you have anything in particular non-love related that you would like to ask? So Spider-Man, people not talking to you does not mean that they don't like you. Maybe they don't know how to talk to you. Or maybe they're scared of you. That happens. You don't need no man. Are you going down the right path? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so these are awesome. You got the Three of Emotions. So this is the same as the Three of Cups. It's about community. You're building this community. You're gathering these people around you. And it's going to help with the feeling of emotional depletedness. So sometimes you may feel just like so round down, you emotionally just can't handle it. Okay? Yeah. So your community is going to help you with the building yourself back up. Okay? The being able to fill your own emotional cup. The being able to be strong and be who you are and just not give a two shits what everybody else thinks, because you're awesome. And to keep it PG related, who cares? Your tribe is going to be there to support you. All right? They're going to be there to build you up so that you can take care of yourself and be the strong, capable woman that you are. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think we are going to call it a day. You're very welcome, Anna. Thanks for stopping in. I love it when you guys come on and say hi. Today was kind of a slow day. So, yeah, we will call it a day for today. And hopefully I can get that solstice video up so you guys can actually see it today. And Wednesday, the very first tarot education video should be coming out. So I will see you guys live on Friday, but look forward to a couple of videos this week. So love you guys. Have a great week. Talk to you later.